Greetings once again, YouTubers. It's Apple Stump Bushcraft Stuff and Things. Today we have another MRE review. Today's menu 19, beef roast with vegetables by the Warnick Company of McAllen, Texas. This is again a 2004 military menu. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and open it. Peelable seal means nothing to me. They never are. So, inside the bag we have all the goodies. So right on top we have beef pot roast with vegetables and gravy. Net weight 8 ounces. Packing date of 304th day of 2004. Accessory Packet 3A. An MRE spoon, which I already have one of. We'll put that off to the side for later. Toffee Crunch Cookie. Have not seen that before. Crackers. Flameless ration heater. Pears. Last time I came across pears in one of these, they didn't look like anything I wanted to eat. But we have high hopes. Cheese spread with jalapenos. I happen to like this. I know other people don't, but we'll see how it tastes. And cocoa beverage powder, which we have our stainless steel cup. So let's kind of spread this out and see what's what, get them out of the packages, and figure out whether we're going to boil that retort pouch today or whether we might use the FRH for that. The beef pot roast with vegetable gravy cardboard box that holds the retort pouch. Looks like it's seen better days. So I'm going to inspect the inner pouch and see if it's got any signs of pinholes, leakage, or bulging or anything. I'm going to smell it. I don't smell anything. And once again, the packing date on that is stamped on the retort pouch itself. 304th day of 2004. The crackers are from 303rd day of 2004. Call me crazy, but I like to try to get these out so that they don't break until I want them to. Crackers, let's put those over here. From the 290th day of 2004, we have Toffee Crunch Cookie. And it's a big boy. Let's see if it passes the smell test. Oh yeah, that does not smell rancid in the least. With a postcard on the back, we have Pears from the 246th day of 2004. Apparently vacuum sealed, and the vacuum looks to be intact. I'm going to smell the package. No sign of leakage or anything. I'll press the contents down into the lower portion of it so I can tear it open. Oh my. These might actually be edible. They actually are not brown, they're more yellow than brown. I'm going to try them. Fairly good serving there, I would say. And smell the package inside. It smells like pears. I might be surprised by that one. The last time I had pears, I think they were really brown and mushy, and I didn't eat any of them. There's the ration heater, of course. And let's loosen up the jalapeno cheese, which is always a favorite of mine. I actually like this better than the plain cheddar, which I know bothers my friend Pauly over in England, who, when it comes to jalapeno cheese spread, says, hell no. But I say it's okay. I like it. It actually gives the crackers some taste other than being just bland. By the way, I want to smell those. They smell stale, but not rancid. I would think that after nearly 14 years in storage, they would be stale. You can hardly get a box of crackers off the supermarket shelf and stick it in your pantry, pull it out 6 months later and they're stale. So 14 years is a pretty good record. Cheese spread. Alright, so what I've decided to do, first let's take a close-up look at the pears. They're actually almost yellow. They're certainly not brown. They don't smell cinnamony like apples do. We're definitely going to try those. What I've decided to do is try the FRH, and if it doesn't work, then we will try a pot full of boiling water. So with our ever popular friendly neighborhood Swiss Army knife, going to cut that open. What we're going to do is pull out the heating element a little bit. Slide the retort pouch down on top of it. So there's the heating element and the retort pouch is in there. Okay, there's the do not overfill line, and here we go. Usually only, oop, I might have overfilled it. Look at that. Said not to, and I did it anyway. Alright. I'll know in a second if that's going to get hot. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's heating up, so we'll give it 10 or 15 minutes. Use the tray for the rock or something. So in the accessory packet we have the standard 2 pieces of chiclets looking gum, a little bottle of Tabasco sauce which does have liquid in it. Sometimes they're completely dried up. This one looks like it's not. Salt, pepper, toilet tissue, moist towelette, taster's choice coffee, and non-dairy creamer is what's in there. And I'm not going to open that. Oh, and there's matches as well. Matches. So I'm not going to open that because I don't need any of that stuff for this meal. Alright, we'll get back in just a minute. We're going to heat up some water for the cocoa beverage powder. Alright, we have some hot water. Eight ounces of hot water. Makes a pretty full cup. Give that a stir. Actually, I think I had that Pyrex cup filled up to about 12 ounces instead of 8, so this is likely to be pretty weak cocoa, but that's fine. So I will note for the record that when I opened the pouches for the cookies, the crackers, and the pears, there was no hiss at all. There might have been a little air going in, but certainly not any coming out. No foam, no squirting, anything like that, so I'm pretty sure they're not contaminated. The packages seem to be completely intact. As for the FRH, it's doing its thing with gusto. It's very, very hot. Alright, so let's get cracking here with some crackers. Look at that, how easy they crack when they're old. They seldom crack on the lines. what I like to do with these pouches of cheese and peanut butter is to make a little spout on one end of sorts, and that way I can squeeze out the contents without much effort and mess. Alright, so here we go. Oh, I made a big big spout that time, so that looks pretty good so far, except for the rat hair there. Might be a fiber from the jalapenos. Alright, give it a smell. Smells cheesy. Pretty yellow. Crackers come apart quite easily. And they're very dry, and without the jalapeno cheese spread on top, they'd be very thirst provoking. In fact, they are anyway. So we'll have to do something about that. And the cocoa powder did make a rather weak cocoa, as predicted. Okay, so like before, when I've had these jalapeno cheese pouches, the heat from the jalapeno doesn't come in for a while till after it's been in your mouth for a while, and then it does. But it's not very strong, it's not overwhelming, it just lets you know it's there. Let's try the pears and see how they are. Get a couple there. Interesting, they actually have the consistency of pears. Not mushy at all. I don't taste anything foul or off-putting in that. So I'm going to pronounce those good. I'll have some more cheese spread. A cocoa beverage probably would have been much better had I stuck to 8 ounces or even 6 ounces of water instead of 12. But you live and learn, huh? Maybe out in the field they had 8 ounces or 12 ounces or only 4 ounces. I don't know. I don't know how that worked back in '04. Alright, let's try this. Toffee Cookie. Very thick. Smell it. It smells very good. So if that's any indication, we'll see how it tastes. Pretty dry and crunchy. Generally speaking, quite good. If somebody gave me that or packed it in my lunchbox or something and I bit into it and tasted it, I might think that it was off the bakery sale rack and it was a couple days old. I certainly wouldn't think it was 14 years old. It's that good. Alright, we're going to skip ahead a little bit time-wise and come back when the main entree is done cooking. So see you then. One thing I forgot to mention while the main entree continues to heat up, and I'm still not sure, I'm not going to boil that by the way, was the packing date on the cocoa beverage powder, and that's because it's embossed on the foil and I just didn't see it, but it's 230th day of 2004. You might be able to see it, maybe not. Right along that edge. Okay, back to you when the entree is done. Okay, the moment of truth has arrived. We'll see how hot this is, or isn't. Pretty hot. Ow. Yeah. I'll set it back in there for a few minutes. Make sure we got it. Okay. So we set it with the retort pouch on top and the heater underneath so that the heat will rise through the envelope of the retort pouch. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Okay, that FRH has been doing this thing for about 15 minutes. I don't have much higher expectations of it. So I can hold it semi-comfortably. It's very hot. But I have some boiling water standing by. So we're going to remove the retort pouch from the FRH envelope and put it in the boiling water for 10 minutes or so, just to make sure it's good and hot. So in the interim, I've placed the retort pouch with the entree into a pot of boiling water. We'll give it about 10 minutes. Notice my little cookie fragment is gone. I asked my wife if she would try it and let me know what she thought. And she said it tastes like any cookie off the shelf. Not fresh baked, but probably packaged. And then she tried a spoonful of the pears, and she said they tasted like pears out of a can with a touch of cinnamon, which I didn't detect when I tasted it. So there you have it, 2 independent reviews. And we both agree on the pears and the cookie. She didn't have any of the crackers or the cheese bread. Might later. And so anyway, the retort pouch is in the boiling water, and we'll check it in 10 minutes or so. Okay, here comes the retort pouch out of the boiling water. So we'll open it up here and see how it is. Can't open it without a knife, right? Okay, well you can, but I don't like to. Squish it down inside of their ways, and we're going to open it a little lower this time. Ooh-wee, doesn't that look good? It's very hot. If I could lift it up there and show you. You might, ow, 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 you might see some steam coming out of there. We're going to pour it out into the tray. Ooh, look at that. There's a lot of potatoes in there. Ow. Smells pretty good. That is looking pretty good. So that's supposed to be pot roast. It's got mushrooms, potatoes, carrots, I think. I didn't read the ingredients list, I'm just going by what I see. Mushrooms. Give those a try. Well, I have to say they taste pretty good. Almost like they just came out of a can. Not like fresh ones. Let's try a little sample of the meat here. So this looks like formed and flaked meat. It's not actually, I don't think it's actually a piece cut off of roast, a bone, or a regular roast, although it might be. It looks like it's pretty well intact as far as the meat fibers go and everything, so I could be mistaken about that. It might be an actual slice of meat. That is not bad. And look at all the vegetables. That might be a mushroom. Let's try it. Yep. That is good. Have to give it about a B+. Tastes like it's been around a while, but it doesn't taste spoiled, sour, rotten, off-putting. It smells good. There was no outgassing of anything when I pierced the envelope. And as soon as the envelope cooled off after I took it out of the boiling water, it resumed its vacuum-packed appearance with all the wrinkles and everything. So I'm pretty sure there was still a vacuum in there. If the vacuum had been lost or if the pouch had been bulging before I even put it in the water, I doubt that I would have even gone so far as to open it. One more bite. The meat's not dry, it's very moist. There's a fair fat content to it, which makes it flavorful, as opposed to being like jerky or something like that. The potatoes I've obviously soaked for close to 14 years in gravy, so they're a little bit brown tinted. But that's to be expected, even after 1 year, let alone 14. They actually still have some texture to them. So we're going to try just a little bit more of the jalapeno cheese spread. Give it up there, envelope. To your good health. Eating something this old, maybe I should say to my good health, right? That doesn't look bad. I've seen some of these where the cheese comes out, it's cheddar, or even the jalapeno cheddar comes out and it's brown, almost like cocoa. This actually has some of the orangish yellow color to it, and the taste is still quite good. Well, let's have another bite of that cookie since we only got one before. Very nice. It actually tastes as though it has pieces of toffee in it. And I believe it does. Take a look on the side there and see if you see anything that looks like a piece of toffee. Well, there we have it. Pot roast with gravy and vegetables, pears, jalapeno cheese spread, crackers, a really good toffee cookie, and cocoa beverage base, which I watered down too much, but it's pretty good anyway. This has been another MRE review brought to you by Apple Stump Bushcraft Stuff and Things. And we hope you'll come back again and see our next one. Don't know which it'll be. I still have 8 or 10 of those left in the freezer. And we'll be working our way through them as the spring and summer unwind. Our next video is going to be on a defective laser sight. You might want to tune in for that one. But if it's not your thing, don't watch it, right? Just watch what you like. If you like the video, please like and hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more. We're not sponsored by anybody. Everything that you see on this channel is bought and paid for by me. And if I like it, I'll tell you so. If it sucks, I'll tell you that as well. Other than that, have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Apple Stump Bushcraft Stuff and Things. We're signing off for today.